you're all having a good evening. I want to take you guys back to the 1800s, early 1800s, all right? Now, I want you all to imagine yourself as a female in her 20s, okay? Which most of us in here are, all right? I want you to imagine yourself as that female, but you are a minority, okay? Also, some of us are. Now, why is this important? I decided to do my rhetorical criticism on racism and sexism. And I believe that this is very relevant to our day, to our present time. What I did it on, my artifact, was a telenovela. And this is perfect because there's a lot of drama and there's a lot of things that are going on. But in particular, this telenovela is historic. And it was also very special to me because it talked about the history of Colombia. And it started when the Spaniards came and they migrated to the New Granada, which is now Colombia, part of Panama. So when they came over, there were a lot of racial issues, and they pretty much tried to own the land. They tried to establish their government there. And most of the people that were either born there or they had lived there for quite a bit of time, they weren't okay with it. And so a lot of the people, they were kind of on the hush-hush. They didn't really believe in speaking up for themselves. And so this particular character that I analyzed, her name was Policarpa Salvarrieta, and she was a revolutionary leader. She's the one who, she was very brave. She didn't care about what people thought about her. And so she decided to step up, and she was part of the meetings that they had that were very underground and very private. And so two things that I studied about her character, was the feminist criticism and the generative criticism. In the generative criticism, I looked at the types of clothing that they had. I looked at the different just settings and props. And so what I found was that women were allowed to, at least the director, he was trying to say that women nowadays, they're allowed to say what they feel, what they believe, and stand up, and that it is okay. Even though, these times a lot of people were afraid to speak their mind, that it was the better thing to do, because without it, there wouldn't have been change. And so that's pretty much what I got out of it.